Well, hello everyone. How are you doing tonight?
Hello, hello,
Mrs.
hello.
TB, what's happening?
Oh, I've got a low battery light.
Well,
Look,
that's
1%.
1%. Oh, that is pretty low. I will pass you the power cord and say hello to everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? We got to keep it from getting in our way here. That's going to be a problem. Oh, look at this. We're going to cross over the cameras. There we go.
Thank you, thank you.
Hey,
Can't log in
everybody.
until I get this battery fixed.
Whew. Man, how's that for being prepared?
Not.
All right. How's everybody doing tonight? You guys doing all right? Let's see. All right, let's go
Who's
back
out
up
there,
to the top.
TV?
Silver
I'm still
Steelers joined
logging
us.
in.
Winning
Awesome.
Image Photography.
Oh,
They are
winning
joining us
image.
tonight. Dan Katz is with us. Hello, Dan.
Hey,
And
Dan.
It's All Good has joined us as well.
All right. All good.
All right, Brass Junkie. Hey, how's it going? Yes, we're gonna have a Mrs. TV did something tonight that will be coming here in a little while. That's our important discussions Monday night over dinner. What did Mrs. TV eat this week? All right. All right, Jonathan Reese. Hey, what's going on? I saw you over there on the other one. I was trying to help Guido there, but I had to pop out for my live stream, obviously. So, all right. Running Eagle, what's going on? How's it going? Guido is a soup sandwich. All right. Played fantastic. I know that all this cool technology, and trust me, ask Mrs. TB, I'm a techno geek at heart.
Yeah.
But my attitude with this stuff is just because you can doesn't mean you should. I like to try to keep it simple.
Yeah.
People don't like it when you're figuring out technology stuff, which, as you guys know, we've done that plenty of times on this live stream. Hey, 49's fine. What's happening? And Sterling Cannabis has joined us as well.
Hey,
So
Sterling Cannabis.
I hope I helped out Fiat Destroyer. He had a video on a day or two ago, I think yesterday, Sterling, and he couldn't tell what the card read, and I think I could read it, so I hope I helped him out in the chat there. All right.
You like to help people.
Yes, I do. Starting from scratch says good attitude for most things. LOL. It's so true. All right, so we're happy to have everybody joining us tonight. We really appreciate you coming along, and we got the usual stuff going on with some giveaways and some questions. And I know winning image photography can appreciate this. About once a month, when I go live on YouTube, they wipe out all my stuff, and I have to put it all back in there again. It's almost like I'm logged on as a different person, but I'm not. They wipe out your stream key, they wipe out all your description. I don't know why they do that, but it's a little frustrating to come out here and try to get set up and ready to go, and we're in the midst of a busy day, and you log on and everything's gone. It's kind of a little ridiculous. I don't know why they want to make it so tough like that. Silver Steeler says, I have a ton of videos caption I may catch up on. I may not get to them all, but he will try. All right, well, we appreciate that. Everybody does. All right, Sterling Cannabis says that I got a shout out in today's mail call video. Cool, we'll have to check that out for sure. All right, Silver Wolverine, Talking Bullion. Hey, what's good? Hey, how you doing, Silver Wolverine? Appreciate you joining us. John Woof. Hey, how's it going, John? I haven't seen you around in a while. Appreciate you stopping by. And then Coffee Madness. What happened? Coffee Madness. What happened is I haven't had a cup of coffee. I need one. Might have to send Mrs. TV out to make me one, and then it can be, what did Mr. TV drink? He drank what? Some spiked coffee. All right.
Ooh, actually, we could do that. Mr. TB drank what?
It's not as fun as with you. We got off to a late start. I don't think you had a chance to review our agenda and questions for tonight. But we got a full agenda, but as usual, we're just going to hang around the chat for a little bit, see how everybody's doing, see what's going on.
Put your papers in front of that camera
I
there.
flashed the agenda. Coffee Madness. I heard you talked about something got deleted. What got? Oh, the yes. Sorry, Coffee Madness. It was the when you go into your YouTube channel, everything from your stream that you set up the week before usually stays in there. All your text, because if you go down, you look beneath the video here, you'll see that I've got a ton of rules, hyperlinks, mailing address. All that stuff will usually stay in there when you set it up, and whatever your title was last week. In fact, I forgot to change the title, as you can see, and and it was all deleted. It was all wiped out, including the stream key we had changed. So if your stream keys don't match up between YouTube and OBS, you're gonna have some problems. So it's just annoying and frustrating that YouTube changes a lot of stuff on you. You'll log on one day and something will be, a menu will be changed or gone or missing, and it's they just like to mess with you. I think keep you honest. Gotta adjust my camera here. I forgot to adjust that one too. Well, it's discombobulated when you come to your machine and everything's not working the right way.
Not perfect, not lined up.
All right, so let's see. Dwayne Roberts. Hey, Dwayne, how you doing tonight? Thanks for joining us. All right. Will Hornbuckle. Hi, Will. How's it going? Appreciate you coming along. Hello, Mrs. Bullion. Good to say hello to you both. All right. Yes, that's what I was talking about, Coffee Madness. That was what was deleted, was everything that you used to set up your stream. Black Rifles Coffee. Yeah, that sounds good for sure. I thought Mrs. TB was going to go make me some spiked coffee, and she said, yeah, that sounds good. We could do that. She's talking about something else. All right, 49's Fine says, hopefully going to start filming in a few weeks. Hope to see you all there. Well, yeah, let us know if you got something out there. Come out to our stream and, let us know, and we'll see if we can generate some traffic over there. Check out your video. We have no problem supporting others. That's what it's all about. We're all in this together. So let's do that. Bound to change their name to MeTube. Who knows? Says Silver Stealer. Sterling Cannabis says, rules. We don't need no stinking rules. We need strong people with a wrench to keep us in line. All right. All right, so Will, not to bring anyone down, but does anyone know what actually happened to Ken? Ken, was that something I think I may have read online? Somebody from one of the YouTube channels? I think I know what you're talking about, Will, but I don't. I go to that auction once in a while, but I don't really hang out on that channel too much. So, but anybody is certainly welcome to help Will out if you know what's going on. Charles Ladder. Hey, Charles, thanks for joining us. He says discombobulated is one of his favorite words. All right, played fan.
We have to
fanatic.
use it a little too frequently around here, though.
Yeah, isn't that the truth? Ken Peavy. All right, Michael M. Hey, how's it going?
Michael.
And Aussie Girl. Hey, Aussie Girl. Aussie Coin Girl. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it for sure. Appreciate it a lot. Yeah, I believe from... I don't want to say the channel because I'm not sure I got a right coin app, or I think that's what it is, something like that. Is that who you're talking about, Will? All right. So trust everyone's doing well tonight. Any of you up in the north a little bit, you're not going to believe it, but in Michigan this weekend, it snowed 2 days, both on Saturday and Sunday. Both days it was left on the ground. It wasn't just a quick little weather dip.
Away right away.
It was that cold in almost the middle of May. What the heck is going on? Beaches open on Memorial Day. Well, not in Michigan because we are still under lockdown now until May 30th. We can't leave our houses until May 30th. So our lockdown has been moved past Memorial Day, which I'm sure is making a lot of people happy.
Dan Cat says, snow? What is that?
Yeah. And you live in Michigan, right, Sterling Cannabis? We know what snow is. I think you got some snow up there probably Saturday and Sunday as well. All right. Snow. Oh, man. Snow's great for Christmas time. After that, it can go bye-bye. Johnny Kilo, what's happening? Thanks for joining us. What, vote that dang governor out. Yeah, no kidding. I'll tell you, we've been struggling. That's definitely been some political challenges around this state.
For sure.
I know people don't want to get political, so we won't, but it's been very, very frustrating for people who live in Michigan. There's no doubt about it. It's all good. I'm in Texas. No snow for the last 20 years, which is fine.
Are you sure about that?
Dan Cat.
I was in Austin a few years ago, and it snowed.
It did.
Yep.
I think northern Texas gets snow and freezing rain, which freezing rain can be pretty nasty.
I wasn't in northern Texas, so.
Yeah. Dan Katz is bragging it's like 90-ish there in northeast Florida. Talking Bullion for governor. Woo! Make me governor.
Hey, Gov.
I'll at least let you go back to work safely. I mean, we all understand that we want to be safe, and there's people, there's risks out there with it, but I'll tell you, you just can't continue. There's people really, really struggling, really need to work. So there's a cost to not working as well. My video, Sterling Canvas says, my video yesterday showed the 4 inches we got up here. Oh, 4 inches.
Man.
Oh my gosh. Man, I can't believe it in May. Yeah, everybody smash that like
That's
button.
unusual even for Michigan. Usually April we might get a little bit of snow showers, but for the most part it's gone by May.
Alright, so people must not like us talking about either politics or snow because we lost several viewers. There's something we said that people are like, I'm out of here. It's probably the Talking Bullion for governor. That's when they yelled at
That
us.
scared them off.
Aussie Coin Girl says, we had a freak storm here in Melbourne last week. Some snow hit our low mountain only 20 minutes away. Wow.
Wow. Yeah, definitely things going on, weather-wise and otherwise.
Silver Steelers going back to work June 1st. Well, that's good news there, Silver Steelers.
Yep.
And Running Eagles got some tornadoes there in Tennessee. Oh, man, those tornadoes are nasty.
More tornadoes. That's not good.
Those ones that ripped through Nashville a month or two ago were pretty bad. In Michigan, we get tornadoes. Well, not as frequently as, the tornado alley down there, but we definitely have to be careful here in this state as well. They'll pop up on us.
Hey there, TB. Did you see that Aussie Coin Girl said, may I ask for your volume to be turned up if possible?
You can. Ask
We'll
for
try.
We will see.
Maybe on the mic you need to turn.
Yeah, I gotta reach it here.
See if that
Oh,
works.
I got it turned all the way up, I think. And
Something's
that?
going
I
on
don't-
with the volume then.
yeah, I think the volume
'Cause
should
the
be able
volume's
to go
turned
higher.
way up.
Usually I can clip that volume.
Probably all those great changes you had to make for the setup. So let's see what you can do to fix that there, TB.
Yeah, I just want to make sure I turn the button
Turn the
right
right
way.
Turn the right setting
Yeah.
in the right direction.
It's kind of weird that it's not picking it all up for some reason. Not really sure. But
Well,
anyway,
hopefully that helps.
I turn my head away from the mic quite a bit, and I think that impacts the volume as well. So,
Probably.
because I got a couple different computers running at the same time. So, but yeah, we'll try to talk up a little bit. Thank you for letting us know. I can see on my audio meter that it could go up a little bit higher for us.
Yeah.
But, Elton Jones, what's happening? I wouldn't. Charles says I wouldn't want the responsibility of governor or any other political position.
Yeah.
That is true, Charles. I'll tell you, it is a tough position. You look at everything these governors are going through now with their states, and there's a lot going on. And they make decent money, but I don't know if they make that good of money. All right, Winning says, I don't think I will be able to work this year for Live Nation or with photography. Well, that doesn't sound good, Winning.
Yeah.
All right. So everybody sounds like they're doing fine. And yeah, 49's Fine says, congratulations, Talking Bullion, 2,000 subs just around the corner. But that's another thing. Songs were on the YouTube wine tonight, as YouTube has taken away about 40 subs from me over the past couple days. I got quite a few subs. I think somebody was talking about the Yankee box somewhere and in a video, and it caused me to get some subs. I mean, that's my assumption. I have no idea, and then so I got quite a few. I was getting close to that 2,000, and all of a sudden over the last couple of days, they've pulled back 40 or 50 of them on me. That's something else that is a wee bit frustrating. Yes, when you point the mic, the volume sounds much better. Yep, so we've got it sitting between us. So I just need to keep my face a little bit more forward than what I'm doing. That would work out much better. Steve Rice, a.k.a. Cyclops Stacks. Hey, what's going on, Steve? Appreciate you joining us. I think it's been a while since you jumped in, so we really appreciate you coming along and hanging out with us for a little bit.
So TB, what's on the agenda for tonight?
Oh, the agenda. Well, I do have a couple interesting things to talk about. So why don't we talk about this first thing here? And it's about constitutional silver. So as you guys know, I have been locked down and haven't been able to buy any constitutional silver, which is kind of sad. But let me show you how SD Bullion is having a sale, only $3 over spot, and I thought we'd kind of take a look at a little bit of this. So let me go ahead and move over to my desktop, and let's talk constitutional silver for a moment. So you can see here that everything that's $3 over spot and on sale is in a bag. So, if you got $13,000 free, hey, go ahead. Buy yourself a bag of constitutional silver, $1,000 face. Yeah, got $13,000 laying around. Oh, well, this one's only $6,000. And so it looks like all their sale stuff is on the bag stuff, right? Got some top sellers here. But what I wanted to focus on for a few moments and give some constitutional silver advice is paying attention to the cost. So we're going to focus a little bit on a couple of these things that they got going on right here. And I'll pull up another image, but right here you see these two rolls of dimes, right? We have some Roosevelt Dimes, AU or uncirculated, and just some regular Roosevelt Dimes. And as most of you know that buy constitutional silver, it's not really that difficult to get Roosevelt Dimes that are uncirculated. They come along. I mean, a lot of times the Roosevelts are pretty nice dimes. So I'm going to go back, open up another picture here, and we will take a look at this. And I want to talk about this for a minute because I find this pretty interesting. All right. So this is from, and I can't see the chat, Mrs. TV, so if you want to keep an eye on that for me. This is from SD Bullion. So let's look at the difference here between these two rolls of dimes, all right? We've got an uncirculated roll for $137.58. Excuse me, you might have to do the Heimlich. I'm choking here. $137.58. Then we've got the circulated ones, let's assume, for $71.70. Wow, what a difference. So let's work the numbers a little bit on this, all right? So if we pull this down a little bit, you can see the cost. There's the difference between the two. Oops, I typoed there. but the difference between the two is 65.88. Actually, I probably typed the right numbers. I just probably changed between the time I did it and the screen print. But anyway, close enough. So the difference between the two rolls is $65.88. All right. How much silver is in each roll? Well, you get a whopping 0.042 of an ounce, so less than 20th of an ounce more in this roll than you do this roll. So 0.042. So this is multiplied by 0.7234 because it's uncirculated, and this is 0.715, right? That's the numbers we always use for constitutional silver. So there's how much it costs per ounce, $38 per ounce for those beautiful uncirculated dimes. But just take a look at this for a minute before I go to the next data point. You have paid almost $66 more for a 20th of an ounce of silver. So, I mean, if that's what you want, I mean, if those uncirculated are that important to you, you know, go ahead and buy them. But as most of you know, I'm a silver stacker, and I just want as much silver as I can for my money. But here, you're going to pay $66 for less than a 20th of an ounce. So you want to do the math on that? I hope you guys are sitting down. So if you multiply that out, or divide, do the math, let's just say do the math, that little bit of difference right there, you're going to be paying $1,568 per ounce with that difference. Now, you know, you're not paying $1,500 more, right? But here, you are paying $66 more to get that extra tiny little bit. So I just wanted to try to just say, you know, pay attention to these things and do the math and try to figure it out, because there is no way that, in my humble opinion, maybe yours is different, that's fine, that you should be paying almost $66 more for an uncirculated roll, which really only nets you at best 0.042 ounces of silver. Mm-hmm. You got that, Mrs. TB? Did I lose you along the way? How many people have we lost on the... Oh, gee, we have one person watching now. No, I'm just kidding. But, you know, folks, we got to do the math on this stuff. We have to be educated consumers. I mean, there's no way, I'll guarantee you, the SD Bullion's doing the math, and they're not. There is no way that they're gonna, you know, let something like that happen to them. So, you know, even right here, even if you don't want to go with this extreme number here of $1,500, you do know for sure that, you know, just by these two numbers, that you're paying almost $66 more for a roll. And I just don't think it's worth it. I just don't think that you're going to get your value back out of it. And I really think that we have to be paying attention to that kind of stuff. All right.
So, TB, you're not the only one allergic to the prices they had up there. Brass Junkie said it's okay, TB. I'm allergic to that price, too.
Yeah, I think that we just have to be careful. Now, if you want to buy, you know, some uncirculated dimes, there's, you know, and you're aware of that, you're gonna you know, pay that much more, then, you know, so be it. But just as long as you're aware that you're not really netting, you know, big benefit off something like that. So, all right, let me catch up. So Dan Cat says, yep, 50 coins per roll. That's correct. It takes 2 rolls to make $10 face, which would be 7.15 ounces of silver. So 3.575 uncirculated per roll. That's right. Silver Stealer says, I'm stacking cash right now. Yeah, Brass Junkie, I'll pass on, and both of them at either price. That's right, I'm passing too. I think that's too much right now. I think it's going to come down. All right, who would have thought that U.S. Mint prices aren't so bad right now?
Yeah, right.
So 49's fine. Says no constitutional silver here, so I'm going to mint my own fractional silver out of 49's.
That would be cool.
That would be awesome. All right. There's not a war nickel worth a difference. Yeah, so I thought that was pretty interesting when I came across that, because that is just kind of crazy, folks. But people are paying it, and we know they are. And I just thought that it would be something worth pointing out. All right, so Archaeology Mikey's joined us. Hey, Am, how you doing tonight? He says, I bought an 1890 S Morgan dollar in good condition with toning for $27 before a silver market crashed. At the pawn shop, and I think I found a S over S and a DDO and die break wing on the 1890 S Morgan. So, Silver Stealer and winning image photography. You guys are, you know your Morgans. I was so impressed when we went to the coin show with you guys, and you are pretty well educated. What do you think? 1890 S Morgan. Where's that fall on the scale things? Is that a rare one, a common one? What do you guys think about that one? All right. 1 inch goose jerky. Yeah.
Did you see that accident, Sterling Cannabis?
No.
A goose flew right into his windshield last Friday, trashed his windshield. He can't drive the car. Finally found somebody to fix it, but, thankfully he's okay.
For sure.
It's just you can't go anywhere with a car being undrivable.
Yeah, so, was it a few years ago, a goose hit, and it didn't hit your windshield, but it hit your antenna. And you remember we couldn't get your radio working right after that? Right. It's like something was always wrong with that radio.
It was very close. It almost hit the windshield and just barely got past it, but did hit that antenna. Yeah, it never did quite work for quite some time. We had to replace a few parts.
Honestly, Coin Girl says just paid $67 and $55 each for 2 Morgans. US 67, and then Michael M says, he's back. He got called by a girl. Wanting to steal some of your homework there, Michael?
School's out though, isn't it, TB?
I don't know. He was taking some tests.
He was talking about taking all his tests.
I don't know.
This was a year for graduation too, wasn't it?
I don't know.
We just don't get the right updates.
I know. Everybody else does. Steve Rice says, I'm stacking tomato plants, pepper plants, squash, okra in the garden right now. Very low premium. Ooh, I love peppers. Love me some hot peppers for sure.
You'll get a good return on those investments.
Yeah, so Silver Stealer says it's a semi-common date, but with a die crack. I'm sure that helps the value. Archaeology Mikey knows the VAMs way better than I. All right. Aussie girl, condition makes all the difference. It sure does. All right. Semester is over. All right. That's awesome. Assuming you passed and you're moving on. No more than 2 years. Okay, so anyway, we can move on to our next topic. Or why don't we do a GAW? Gosh, it's 9:30 already.
9:30. Let's do the GAW.
All right, you guys ready for a GAW? What do we want to give away on this first GAW? Why don't we do the quarter? This is for a beautiful 1964. I don't know. Can't have dirty fingernails now, can we? 1964. A little bit of a wear. Washington quarter. Let me turn this light off. It's making things a little yellow over here. Put it back under there. Respectable coin. Alright, so that's what we're going to do for this GAW. And as always, we're going to do one guess only to start. And if you are ready, Mrs. TB, you got your go ready. I'm going to bring up the screens over here. And here is the first GAW of the night for a 1964 Washington quarter. If you look at my last 2 videos, what was the total face values of the coins that were shown? Go. One guess only, we'll be checking. If you look at my last 2 videos, what is the total face value of the coins that were shown in the 2 videos? All right. Hey, Stacking and Packing, what's happening? Thanks for joining us. And US Silver Stacker, what's going on? Saw you guys popping in here. Just in time for a go. $75 million. No, that's a little low there, Steve Rice. Ooh.
So what are you looking for here? Okay.
Starting from scratch.
Total face value of the coins that were shown.
Mm-hmm. All right. I need the total face value.
Face value.
The total number. You got part of it, but I got 2 videos I'm talking about. I thought it was going to be a challenging question. Hey, hidden numismatist, how's it going? Because it was a little challenging for me to figure out. I'm like, hey, I never figure out what the face value of this stuff is.
I don't see it yet.
I don't see it either. As everybody guessed, we have 25 people watching. 22 likes. I appreciate you guys doing likes. Oh, we have 24. Somebody dropped off. Somebody didn't like the question, Mrs. TB.
Oh, no.
You're like, I'm not figuring that stuff out. All right. Looks like we're going to have to do a stop.
Okay.
And we will reset again. All right. So anything after the stop, let's go ahead and stop so we can try again, because then I'll give you guys all a second chance. All right. So
are you going to give them a hint as far as...
I can give a hint. Let's do a hint.
Okay. What are you gonna tell
too much math. All right, let's wait till Mrs. TB types go. Because Charles, remember.
Are you going to give a hint, though?
I am going to give a hint. So when Mrs. says I'll give a hint, then we'll type go. All right, last 2 videos, face value. Just realize this is my hint that one of the videos had proof sets. And we're talking about face value. Go. All right. So if you look at my last 2 videos, I like that I've got it on the screen now so that you guys can see what we're asking for. All right. So my last 2 videos, what was the total face value of the coins? Man, everybody's
getting one, but not the other.
I better check my I better check my site and make sure I'm asking the right question here.
TB. You're supposed to do that before you type it. The answer.
All right, dang it.
Oh man.
That's all right, Charles. That's cool. We're with you, man. We're just having some fun here.
Yep.
Giving away free silver. When I give away free silver, I want you to have to work at least a little bit for it.
Yeah,
so.
make you think about it.
Oh, Dwayne Roberts is close. $7 billion. Just kidding.
If only.
If only.
That were true.
All right. Sounds like Silver Steelers eating themselves some good food there. Hey Thomas, how you doing? Thomas won last week, so he can win again this week. Usually I'll let you win once per week, but nobody's won yet, so. All right.
We're having a little problem adding things together.
Aaron Phillips has joined us. Hey Aaron. The answer is not 2980. That is correct. We can say that. So there's 2 videos, Hidden Numismatist. I had 2 different videos. If you look at one of them...
Do you want to restart this then?
Yeah, go ahead and stop.
People...
Yeah, go ahead and stop. So one of the videos, the face value is 2980. That's pretty obvious. It's right in the title. And I'm looking for the value. If you total up the face value of the other video, total that up and add it to the 2980 video, what would that be? All right, go ahead and type go.
So Michael M. says, is the floodgates open? LOL. And Archaeology Mikey says, it's Monday. Give us a break.
All right, go ahead and type go. You guys can guess as many times as you want. It's not that hard of a question, really. You just got to do the face value of each video.
So you checked your math and you were right?
Oh,
we're getting
almost.
Getting closer.
Almost. You guys are getting it now. You see what I mean? But as long as I did my math right, I think that in the 30s was pretty close.
You think? You should know.
I hope so. Now keep an eye out, Mrs. TV. I'm going to do my calculator again.
Alright. Still not seeing that answer there, TB.
Okay.
Silver Steeler says, since my furlough every day has been a Saturday, it's still 2020, right?
All right, what do we got to do to move this along? All right. We will, wow, man. All right.
So you want them to stop?
Go ahead and type stop so that we don't get people caught in the middle. So anything after stop won't be recognized as an answer. Come on, folks, let's have some fun. This is supposed to be fun. We're giving away dollars and well, let me click back over here. I won't click back over. We got a quarter here. Quarter's worth some silver, man. All right.
So are you going to give them a hint then and say...
we already gave them that hint. So I will give them a hint. Get ready to type go, Mrs. TB.
Alright, I'll get ready.
Here's a hint. You guys are going to get it. Get your keyboards ready. So one video was the 2980 in constitutional silver. We already established that. Wait till we say go. Wait till we say go. The other video had 2 proof sets in it, and each proof set's face value is $3.16. Go.
Go. Go, go, go.
So, I gave it to you.
People had the other number.
I don't know. I think everybody left.
I think you confused them.
I think everybody left. There you go.
Here we go. We have a winner.
You can stop. And the answer is $36.12. Yeah, I was looking for the face value of the proof sets. Yeah, I wasn't used to seeing that earlier. I'm like, how much? What's even in a proof set face value wise? All right, so you can stop stacking and packing. Got 36.12. That's what we were looking for. Congratulations, stacking and packing. See, I thought that would be a little challenging. I didn't realize it would be that challenging, but yeah. Whoever told us up the face value of a proof set, huh? Well, congratulations, stacking and packing. Yeah, it's pretty interesting information, isn't it? That a proof set is $3.16 face. That's what I was looking for. What about the extra nickels? I didn't consider the extra nickels. I was considering the proof sets. That's a good question. But I don't think anybody guessed it with the nickels, so we're good. We are good. Yeah, right, Winnie Nerd Photography. What happened to us, huh? All right.
Yeah, he got fancy, didn't he?
Back,
the animation.
All right, so congratulations, stacking and packing. Send me your mailing address to tb@talkingbullion.com, and we will get that quarter out to you. All right. Yeah, don't know the value of U.S. coins. So, yeah, I know. We had talked about that. Winning Image Photography and Silver Steel, I brought that up. I think that they're one of their streams that, if we get non-U.S. people on our streams, which we want, of course, and we start asking about states and things that are U.S. based, that, a lot of times they won't know some of the answers. So that's a fair point. That, might be a little challenging for some of the international people. That's not our goal, of course. All right. Yeah, I completely forgot. Yeah, I didn't include the nickel. The nickel's kind of a add-on throwaway. I was including what I was looking for was the. Here, I got it. I actually have it right here. I just gotta watch the. I was just looking for the 2 sleeves that come with it. 50-cent, dime, penny, nickel, dollar, and the 5 quarters. So that's what we're looking for our answer. And we had 2 of them. We had both the silver proof set and the regular proof set. The regular proof set, we got a cool little project we're gonna do with it. And so yeah, just what was in these 2. All right. Well, thank you for playing along. Appreciate it. All right, let's get caught up with the chat. Constitutional Corner video. I need to smile. Oh, you want to see that video? Let me see if I can make that video. Come on. Constitutional Corner. Where did you go? How about? There it goes. Oh, see, it comes on slow for some reason the first time. Let's do it the second time. There we go. I'm going to try to record my own, I think, one of these days. But since no constitutional silver is available, it's kind of putting it off for now. So, Silver Stealer says that he loves that they're $9.99 in those silver proof sets now. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Stacking and Packing says, let us take the quarter and add it to the next call on the stream set is larger.
Ooh.
That will teach people to watch the videos. All right, Stacking and Packing, that's very generous of you.
Yes.
Add it to the next one, and the next one's going to be spinning the wheel one. So that's going to give a lot of people an opportunity. We're going to spin the wheel on the next call. So, all right. That is a great move. Steve Rice says, cool move, Stacking. That is awesome. Next one's going to be 35 cents in constitutional silver. Which, should I ask you guys, how much is that in silver? 35 cents?
What, are you talking to me?
Well, if an ounce of silver is $1.40, then 35 cents would be a quarter ounce. So the next gauze is going to be for a quarter ounce of silver. Cool. That is cool.
Awesome.
Yep. Yeah, that's right, Archaeology Mikey. That 42 has 42 over 1. It's definitely something to look for. Those go for a little bit of money. All right. Quarter ounce. That's right. Quarter ounce. That's right. All right. So, I wanted to talk about last week and I never got to it, but I thought we'd talk about it this week, is that the ASE from the Philadelphia Mint has now been tagged the Emergency Production Bullion Silver Eagle. How many of you have heard about that, huh? So the Philadelphia Mint helped out the West Point Mint a while back, and because of that, they have now tagged these brand new special Philadelphia minted eagles for a ton of money. And just in my opinion, another gimmick, but let's take a look. We got a little bit of information here. So the Philadelphia Mint struck 240,000 American Eagle silver bullion coins during the 2 weeks it supported the West Point Mint in April. So awesome. But now what do we have out there is we have these. We have American Eagle struck at the Philadelphia Mint MS-70 first release exclusive Eagle labels. Look at this. $249. $329. So I'm just, I don't know, folks. I'm just not into the gimmicky part of this stuff. But, I know some people are. Some people don't consider gimmicks, and some people collect every silver eagle that's out there. And they're going to feel like they have to be forced to buy these because these are another version of an eagle. Now, because they were struck at a different mint, does that make them worth 10, 15 times what they... I don't know. I mean, part of my problem is I'm a stacker, and
Do you see the value in the amount of silver?
Yeah, so, but I know that other people like them. So what do you guys think? We getting any comments, Miss TB? Let me see what people are saying about that. Stacking back and bought 12 sets. Awesome. All right, so the coin vault is literally right now on TV selling them for MS70 for $300. Yep, that much, Michael M. Yep, Sterling Cannabis, not for me. We see Brass Junkie. Let's add a fancy toilet slab and double the premium. Sure, let's do it. Yep, Michael M says he'd rather buy a 10-ounce COVID bar. All right. On another note, I like the black core holders. Yeah, but man, I'll tell you, I just have a hard time understanding. I don't know. I mean, do you think if you ever were to sell it, you could get a profit out of it? Maybe it's certainly not that special eagle that came out several months ago now that people were getting, the price of an ounce of gold almost for. But I mean, that was definitely resellable. But I don't know about these. I wonder how well these are even selling.
Well, because of where it was minted, doesn't that always have an impact on the value for a numismatic reason?
It can, and
but is it really that high of a premium?
Yeah, and the only way you would know it is they tag those boxes with certain serial numbers, and you would have to send in the box sealed to the grading company.
Oh, really?
Because there's no mint mark on the actual coin itself.
Oh.
So you have to send in sealed up monster box to the grading company to have the Philadelphia designation on it. So, all right.
That takes away a lot of the interest.
Yeah, we know Steve Rice. We know that you're a bargain hunter when it comes to your precious metals, and it's probably not something you'd buy for an investment or to resell later. It's possible, but unlikely. Stacking and packing. We know, just having some fun. Dwayne says not a chance. Charles says news to me. Aussie Coin Girl says it's a con. I think it's. I don't know. I think you got some marketing geniuses there that are making these companies some money. All right, so not at $300, says Winning in Photography. So Running Eagle says he doesn't think it'll hold any value past bullion and grading. All right, so, but in that same light, let's look at something else. Has anybody heard about the West Point Hoard? Let me pull up this article for you. I was going to talk about this last week too. So, the West Point Hoard. Has anybody heard of that? So let's look at this little nice little marketing thing as well. So here we go. This hardly ever happens, Mrs. TV. In a surprising turn of events, the United States Mint recently announced that they had sold leftover stock of their 2016 W American Silver Eagle proofs in a closed bid sale rather than melting them down, which is a standard procedure for excess inventory. The result of the seldom seen closed bid sale from the Mint is what PCGS and NGC are now calling the West Point Mint Hoard. The excess 2016 proof ASE coins that were sold as part of the sale to a third-party vendor are the only ones that qualify for this intriguing design.
Wow.
Get your checkbook out, Mrs. TV. I think you're going to want to get these.
Not.
Now, 2016 was the 30th anniversary of the American Silver Eagle, so they were kind of cool. And as you know, as I said in the article, they normally melt them down if they don't sell them. But here they are in all their glory. Of course, these were the proof ones. You can see the nice mirror finish there. And, but, well, why don't we take a look at some pricing on these as well. So, about the same time, about the same thing, and here we go. This looks like the same picture, but it's not. This is the Proof American Silver Eagle 30th Anniversary West Point Mint Hoard. So if you're an American Silver Eagle collector and you're trying to collect all the varieties out there, you're almost forced to buy this. And here it comes, another $179. These are a little cheaper than the other ones. $249. for the Mercanti sign label. Decam. So this is I don't know, folks. Again, these marketing departments are earning their money. They're figuring out these things.
It away, aren't they?
Look at the price of this
Made
stuff.
Steve Rice put his boots on. It's getting pretty deep.
So as you can see, this is between these two Eagles. You're looking at $500 if you're a collector. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just surprised that I'm not surprised. I guess I'm more surprised that people are buying them. I guess
Right.
more than anything because
They wouldn't be out there selling them if somebody wasn't buying them.
yeah, $500 you could get a tube of Eagles Plus, I think. So Archaeology Mikey says, did you hear what happened to Ken Peavy? He passed away in his sleep. He was one of the smartest growing community members on YouTube. Yes, I read that on somewhere, I think a Facebook thing. I wasn't familiar with Ken Peavy though, unfortunately. I guess I just didn't follow that site that well, but that's tragic to hear. Sounds like some other community members that had passed away in their sleep. So that's sad news for sure. I don't know how old he was, but not that it matters for sure. But stacking and packing, all right. Running Eagle says he got both the ERP ASCs from 2019. Only 2 slabs I got. Well, congratulations on that. That's awesome. All right. Brass Junkie, Silver Steeler, they had a meeting. Asked, how can we use the current situation to fleece the buyers? One of the things I did like about that picture there, Dan, that I thought was a little bit different. Let me pull that back up here real quick, because I really hate it when these people put the as low as the first price. These guys at least put their as low as in the smaller print. Usually the as low as is the price on the top, and you have to dig in. So I like that at least they kind of flop that around. You're not seeing that much nowadays on these sites, so it really annoys me. I really wish they put like the one coin cost first, and then so I like the way they did that. I think that's a little bit more honest game to play. So, all right, I've heard of West Point quarters. Yeah, right. All right. Let's talk about a premium. Yeah, rest in peace there, Ken Peavy, that's for sure. Yeah, winning image photography has a good point. How are they allowed to sell them? I thought they couldn't sell anything but last and current year. I thought that's what Congress had issued as well. That's a good question. All right, so you guys, wow, it's almost 10 o'clock, Mrs. TB. Let's do another giveaway here.
All right. What's
And
next?
I need to find my, I'll get set up here. I usually have this ready to roll. Let's get the spinning wheel ready. All right, so so on this one, all the right answers, we're gonna put on the spinning wheel and pick a winner through that. How's that sound?
Sounds good to me. Why don't we go ahead and do that, TV? What's the question?
Clinton S. just in time for a giveaway. All right, oops, I picked up the wrong papers here. So this is going to be, fairly easy answer. Everybody that gets it right will get a chance to win. And remember, folks, we have a bonus win here because old Stacking and Packing was nice enough to donate that quarter to the dime. So we've got a 1/4 ounce of silver in this one. All right. So let me pull up the question here. One guess only. It's really important. You only do one guess on this one because we're going to count the guesses and put it on the wheel. All right. Yep, there are only the right answers get to the wheel. That's right. All right. So let me straighten this
And
out.
one guess, right?
One
there,
guess
TV.
only. Yep. All right. So here we go. Let me get over to my.
And wait till I type go before you type your answers. We'll let TB read the question and then we'll send out the go.
So here is the question. What is the rarest Mercury dime? Go. What is the rarest Mercury dime? We need the year and the mint mark. One guess only, please, and all correct answers will have a chance to win on the wheel for
Year and mint mark.
a nice quarter ounce. That's right, 35 cents face. All right, year and mint mark. All right.
Hey, TB, didn't you see that answer already?
Yeah, but that's where we're taking all the right answers and putting them on the wheel.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah. Oh, Bob Witzel, we needed year and mint mark. All right, so as soon as everybody's done, Stacking and Packing's trying to win his quarterback.
Why not?
See, we got just about everybody winning. Can't have more than 21 though, because there's only 21 people watching.
Oh, me.
All right, everybody had a chance. Go ahead and type stop, Mrs. TV. We're gonna type. We're gonna figure out. Let me show you what the answer was. The answer was the 1916D Mercury dime.
All
Key
right.
date
So
for
how
the
many
series.
people
So I typoed a mere 264,000 were minted.
guessed? How many was it actually? What did you typo on?
A mere.
Oh.
A mirror. It wasn't a
I'm
mirror.
looking at the numbers.
It was a mirror.
A mirror.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 correct answers. So what we're going to do is we're going to spin the wheel, and whatever it falls on, we will count that number down. So if it lands on number 11, the 11th correct answer will win. So I'm going through and I'm typing 19 on here, so it's just going to be 19 spaces. All right. And let me go ahead and flip back to here. All right. Is everybody ready? Because I can't see the chat right now.
Okay. Stacking and Pack said, "If I win again, the next guy is going to be bigger."
All right, so here we go. We got the spinning wheel going. We have 19 answers here, so we're going to click the spin, and once it finishes, we're going to count and find that answer, and that's going to be the winner. This is exciting.
Yay!
Way to go, Stacking and Pack, and throwing that quarter in there, making a nice. And this is a good way because this way doesn't. This counts for the lag for people. This compensates for that lag.
It really does.
And so this is pretty cool. So we're going to go ahead and spin it here. Here it goes. It is spinning, and it is going to land on number 7. All right, congratulations.
Okay,
So we are going to go back to the chat, and we're going to move up to all the answers where the answers started, and we're going to count down 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you can confirm, Mrs. TB, it is Brad Burge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Brad Burge, congratulations. You just won a quarter and a dime, which works out to a quarter ounce of silver.
Yep, Brad Burge, that's same one I have, same order.
Yep. Congratulations, Brad. That's an awesome win. Thank you, Stacking and Packing, for making just a great giveaway.
Mm-hmm.
So again, we had to have the year and the mint mark. So if somebody answered without the mint mark, I skipped over that one. So got to keep it fair. I would have let it go, but I said mint mark. So because the 1916 S or P wasn't as rare, so that's why we wanted the mint mark as well. All right, Brad. Wow, congratulations. All right, Mrs. TB, it's getting late, so
TB,
we still have one more giveaway.
Okay, we need Brad to send
His mailing address to tb@talkingbullion.com, Brad, and we will mail that stuff out to you with a couple stickers or magnets. And congratulations. That was a nice win. All right.
Good. There we go.
Thanks again to Stacking and Packing. It's a great thing that you did there, buddy. Hey, Drunken Outdoorsman, how's it going? Thanks for joining us tonight. We really appreciate it. Live, love, and get ready.
Hey there.
Thank you for joining us. It's really cool. I love it when you guys come on and have some fun with us.
Yeah.
All right, Brad. Congrats
yeah.
again. All right, so let me just look over the agenda. The only other thing we could maybe ask is if anybody picked up anything with eBay bucks last week. And I wasn't able to, I'm just not finding the deals out there. Even with the 5% off, it's not worth it to buy it because the premiums are so high. I just didn't know if anybody had anything they wanted to pass on that they found on eBay that was really a good deal that you'd advise us for. But LOL, drunken outdoorsman needs to change his name. Hey, Nancy Barber, how's it going? Thanks for joining us. Appreciate that. All right. So let me make sure that's on mute. Okay. All right, yeah, so it doesn't look like anybody bought anything off eBay yet and pick up. Live, love, and get ready. Picked up 5 ounces for $120. All right. Nice. eBay bucks. I've never bought anything from there. All right. I just wondered if anybody's been able to find anything because I used to get some really great deals on eBay with eBay bucks, and just it's just not happening right now. It's kind of sad that we just can't get any momentum back on that stuff that used to be so awesome.
Mm-hmm. I see Queen Girl said, I found some well-priced British shillings.
Oh, British shillings. We don't collect those. We don't stack those. We just pretty much stack the U.S. stuff. Nancy Barber says eBay is becoming a ripoff lately. Yeah, I mean all the premiums everywhere went up.
Yeah.
All right. So why don't we go ahead, unless anybody has something else we want to chat about tonight, why don't we go ahead and do this last GA. And Michael M's trying to learn to dance. Brad Bird says, not eBay, but I got 3 MS63 Franklins at auction yesterday for $15.50 each after all the fees and shipping. Well, that's good. Yeah, some graded Franklins. Oh, those are probably nice. Love those graded Franklins. I still remember the ones that Steve Rice gave to Silver Steeler for his GA. Those things were awesome. It's all good about the Kennedy extended hair. I don't know if it's a good deal when it gets here. Cool.
Nancy Barber's asking, has anyone tried SD site?
Etsy's, yeah. Most people would tell you to stay away from Etsy's site when it comes to coins.
Okay, why is that?
Because they charge really high prices there.
Really?
So, I mean, if you can find deals, Nancy, let us know. But most people have not had real good luck with Etsy, with the Etsy site. But hey, I mean, a good deal's a good deal. If you can find it, yeah, come on out here, let us know. Join us. And everybody's always looking for a good deal, no doubt about it. We just having a hard time finding them. Stacking and Packing says JM had some pretty good prices on foreign gold coins, running about 3 to 5% premium. Yeah, that's not bad in today's world for sure. 3 to 5%.
Mm-hmm.
49's fine says eBay sucks. Okay. Silver Steeler says, yeah. Well, I mean, there are some bad deals on eBay too.
Bad deals.
I'm getting used to the not buying silver shakes now, says Silver Steeler. Yeah, we haven't been buying anything either. Just not. We're so used to those great prices that anything we see now, it's like too much. Hey, another overtaxed taxpayer. How's it going?
Hi there.
How's it going tonight? We appreciate you joining us. Yeah, we're just talking about anybody who found some good deals out there. I was talking about eBay bucks, but that 5% just doesn't get you a good deal anymore. So we're just finding out if anybody has any great recommendations. I wonder, overtaxed taxpayer, if you ever got your gold coin yet. I know you're planning on it taking a couple weeks to get there. So he started that program of saving money in a gold envelope for a gold coin, and he finally saved enough to purchase one, so that was pretty cool.
That's very cool.
Yeah, it's
Very
always
cool.
great to get some of that gold stuff in the mail, no doubt
Mhm.
about it. All right. eBay sells damaged coins, or Etsy, actually, he said Etsy sells damaged coins. Well, one of the good things about eBay anyway is that they do back up what they sell, so if you buy something bad and complain, you can, between them and PayPal, you can get your money back. Usually, just depends on the situation. All right, Live, Love, and Get Ready says still hasn't gotten that's $1,200. Is that the stimulus money? Well, that's a bummer. It seems like you should have gotten that by now. Darren Lavender. Hey, Darren, thanks for joining us. Yeah, you guys are coming along. We're getting ready to do our last call here, but asking some questions and getting some pretty good response. So, I missed Dan Katz up there earlier. Said he got 2.5 Mexican pesos from his LCS. Wow, that's great, Dan. And he says he used his stimulus money for it. Well, great.
Oh, cool.
That's awesome. Hey, Dove Season 91, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. All right, my stacklope is getting fat with no recent purchases. So stacking and packing, saving some fiat, looking for those good deals as well. Yeah, it's the best thing to be doing right now. A lot of people think that silver and gold's going to go down here pretty soon. You know, the miners, refineries are opening back up again. Some gold. I read an article that 5 gold refiners are opened up last week. And if they start dumping all that stuff back in the market again, it would seem like there's only one place for it to go. It'd be down, but who knows? Nothing seems to make sense anymore, does it? It seems to be all kind of messed up. All right. Hey, Michael says, hey, wait a second. All right, so why don't we go ahead and do this last gaw? And this is for a beautiful, this thing that really is beautiful. 1965, 40% JFK. Look at that thing, huh? Ooh, got a little nick on the cheek, but other than that, always love these, the backs of these things. Look at that. All right, so this is our last gaw for the evening. And we'll let you guys get out of here. And if you've already won, please hold off on bidding again, which is basically Brad. If you'd hold off, Brad, because we'd like to have somebody else win tonight. So this is going to be, again, for this 40%. And let me get over to my question here.
I think you put the wrong answer on there, but not the one I was going to suggest.
I thought it was that one.
It is.
That's not what
It's the name,
Yeah.
but I was going to ask about that as far as ingredients. But go ahead and do that, I guess.
Okay, so
I don't know if people will be familiar with this other.
So what do you want the answer to be? We can change the answer. We'll just leave it. We'll just leave it. We don't want.
Okay. Just this then, I guess.
All right. So
Should
let me
be pretty
see.
easy then.
All right. So everybody's making sure that Brad isn't double dipping here. All right. I thought I just saw silver. Yeah, silver trooper. Yeah, sorry. What's the answer? Speak up, please. All right. So we are going to go to another of what? Wait a minute. Yeah. This is different. Today it is what we had last week. Mrs. TB drink. What? All right, so we got ourselves a Mrs. TB question. What kind of beverage did Mrs. TB drink this week? All right, you can go. What kind of beverage? We're probably going to need a hint on this one. But for now, we will say, what kind of beverage did Mrs. TB drink this week? Oh, you got some good answers in there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be a long wait if we're waiting for her to drink a beer.
bacon beer. Oh,
She
if there was
didn't.
ever a chance of me drinking beer, it probably would be if it's bacon flavored, but that's not it.
Let's go with one guess for now, Michael. So yeah, she did have some wine, but that's not the answer to this
That's not
question.
the answer to the hint. It was healthier.
Yep, it was a little bit healthier than that. Oh, sangria. All right. So remember, we're going for the nice 40%er.
Oh, maybe they're all guessed.
All right. So, Mrs. TB, let's give him a hint. All right, go ahead and stop.
Okay.
And after we stop, or after this hint, we're going to just let you go for it. So we're not going to say this isn't a 20-minute event. All right, so let's go ahead and stop.
Okay.
All right, hey, Triple T, what's happening? All right.
So, think vegetables. That's my hint. It's a pretty big hint.
Okay.
Don't you think?
I think it is.
All right.
Go ahead and type go. Oh, Silver Steeler Adams has himself a nice Long Island iced tea. Or at least he's saying it would put the final touches on it, but... All right, hey, yeah, V8. Hey, Darth Stacker, what's going on? Let's see, we're going to have to keep a close eye on this. Mrs. TB, they're flooding through here.
Yeah.
Olive oil, carrot juice, clamato. All right, celery juice. You guys aren't too far off with her. She likes that healthy stuff. Probiotic smoothie, not a bad guess. Kale juice, grass juice. You guys are getting closer. Jack Daniels with vegetables. Sounds like a great drink.
Vegetables.
Kombucha.
Vegetables, plural.
Yep. Soy milk, pickled juice. Ew. Cucumber juice. All right. All right. So we are going to give another hint.
I'm really looking for, what they would call it when you mix those together.
Does that take it to a clue? Huh?
That's too good of a clue.
We gotta get them. Ooh, cactus juice. Vodka. Should have been some vodka. Ooh, Bloody Mary. That sounds good.
All right, we'll give them your hint. It should be pretty... So it's a mix of vegetables and it's a color. We're looking for the name of it. Multiple vegetables.
And it's a color. Yeah, I gotta speak up a little bit, Miss TB. They might have a hard time hearing you.
All right, well, if you're not hogging the microphone, I might be able to
sounds
do that.
good. Oh, well, look at that. You're gonna...
Yep. The first one. Stop.
Okay, you can stop. We got it. Dove Season 91 got green. We were going to go for the whole thing, but Mrs. TB thought it would be too hard to guess. But here is the answer. Uber Greens. Uber Greens.
Uber Greens.
So we were looking for just the word green. We thought that'd be good enough. And Dove Season 91 punched it in there.
Congrats, Dove Season.
Got yourself a 1965 Kennedy 40%er for Dove Season. All right, congratulations, Dove Season.
Does Dove Season need to send you an email?
Sure thing. Yep, I ask for it every time, just to make sure. All right, yeah, congratulations, DS. That's cool. Let me go back to the main here. Turn off these. Turn that back on. Got my little Stream Deck here. Anybody ever use a Stream Deck? Things are pretty cool, pretty nice. And there you go, Dove Season. Beautiful. 1965. That is nice, man. Give away some nice stuff.
Why are you doing that?
What? Yeah.
Giving away nice stuff.
I know. He should be in our stack.
Yeah, it's kind of tough when you're not able to replenish what you have in giveaways because nothing's available.
All right. So next question, Triple T wants to know if it's any good. Your Uber Greens.
It's okay. It's not as good
We
as
show it to him.
It's not as good.
Here, we'll show it to
Not
you.
as good as the fresh stuff I like getting at
Here we go.
the health food store.
Here's the kind of stuff that Mrs. TV likes to drink. How many people? Raise your hand if that's something you go to the store and buy. She likes this stuff like this. So, yeah, that's what she's giving Suja. How do you say that? How do you say? Giving them a little plug here. It's organic, cold pressed. I'm saying yuck. Nancy Barber says, I'd drink that.
Yeah.
I might try it there, Mrs. TV, just to say I did, but that would totally clean out Dove season. All right. Well, everybody, we hope you had a great time tonight.
Yeah,
had
we
fun
really
chatting with you.
Time tonight.
Archaeology Mikey says he found a 1971 DDO dime, Mint State full torch, 1980. Okay, awesome. Got some great stuff there, Archaeology Mikey. Garden in a bottle, says Dwayne Roberts. Stacking it back and says, that's just wrong, Mrs. TV.
Well, hey.
Don't do it, says Running Eagle. Well, he's talking to me. He's talking to me. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it right now.
Oh, no.
I'm going to take a little sip. You might be hearing me. Oh, it's awful. I think I just drank a dandelion. You like that stuff?
Dandelions are very healthy for you.
Oh my gosh.
Well, you don't spray them first with any pesticides.
Darth Stacker wants to announce his first auction. You sure can. We all are here to support each other, so absolutely. Tell us what you got there. And I don't know why my camera's suddenly freaking out on me here.
Is it overheating again?
Might be.
Might be.
All right, so Sterling Cannabis says great stream. Thank you, Sterling Cannabis. We appreciate that.
Appreciate it.
And Dove Season says the same thing. Always enjoy the live streams. Thank you very much, Dove Season. All right, so let me see. Great stream. Why do people drink this type of stuff? Dove Season says honest opinion. $20 says he gags. Oh my gosh, that was nasty. I need to go drink some Jack Daniels to get that taste out of my mouth.
Wash it down.
Silver Trooper says it's got to be a cleanser. I think it does too, my friend. Drop a bullion cube in it. Yeah, there you go. Make it healthier, right? All right, Floyd. Hey, Floyd, I don't think we said hi to you. How you doing tonight, bud? Appreciate you joining us. Ribs hurt because he's laughing. Dan Cat says, thanks for the live stream. Really, I'm grateful for you and Mrs. TV. Well, thanks, Dan. That's really nice of you. We appreciate the nice comments. Silver Steeler says we should put up the throw-up cam. Isn't there, I think one of these guys.
I actually like going to like the health food store and getting the fresh greens pressed there. I prefer having somebody else clean up all the all the mess from making the juice, that's for sure.
Just trying to find an appropriate icon, but I don't think I'm going to.
For what? Oh, for getting sick? I don't know.
For the throw-up cam.
Yeah, they're a little too graphic, some of those, leaving the little emoticons.
This one will work for now. All right. Great stream. Okay, thank you, Archaeology Mikey. Appreciate you visiting us every week. We appreciate that a lot. Thanks, Dwayne.
Yeah, Darth Stacker says first auction is this Wednesday at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time.
All right, Darth Stacker's having an auction.
All right.
Sounds good, Darth.
Wednesday.
Darth's a local person to us. Gonna have to get together one of these days at a coin show whenever they start back up again. Wednesday at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Stacking and Packing says they had an auction yesterday and nobody showed up, so he bought it all back. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. Appreciate it a lot. You should have Mr. TB drink the weird drinks Mrs. TB drinks on stream.
He would not survive.
All right, everybody. Have yourself a wonderful evening. Thank you again so much for joining us. We'll get the gauze out as soon as we can sneak outside and get to the post office. Really appreciate everyone. Yes, smash that like button on your way out if you haven't already. Everybody have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for joining us. Take care, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Bye-bye.